All right, the results are in. Are you disappointed?
Not really, I kind of expected it.
Yeah, we kind of expected it. Yo, what is up everyone, and good morning. Welcome back to the channel and to the shop. Today we're doing some regular maintenance on the Sea-Doo GTIs, but later on we're gonna go ahead and test out that 1315 versus the 1318 on a Stage 1 Plus Rxp-x 300. This is a good customer slash friend of ours. We've had it for a few months. He's over the road trucker, so he's gone for a couple months at a time, and he just drops it off for us, tells us, hey, you know, I want certain things done, I want this modified, I want that modified. So we take care of that stuff for him while he's on the road, so that when he gets back, he can have his ski ready to go and can enjoy whatever time that he has off. So Stage 1 Plus on this one, it currently has the 1318 on there. I'm gonna load another pump up with the 1315. We're gonna go back to back with these impellers. We're gonna check what the top speed is and what RPMs they pull. That way you can see if it's worth getting the new one or sticking with the stuff that we already know that works. But for now, let's get some work done on these. All right guys, we have these skis basically torn all apart. Carbon seals on both, bellow boosts on both, services on both. We're gonna be rebuilding the jet pumps on both skis, but I wanna let you guys hear this thing. Check this out. The bearing in there is completely shot, so we're gonna be doing bearings, seals, shaft more than likely, and I believe that this case is probably gonna be bad as well. The one on the left is not as bad. The one thing that goes bad on this, guys, is the seals. I'm gonna show you here on a worn out jet pump. You can see right here how this is all corroded, and on the inside it's nice and clean. Eventually it blows out the seals, blows out the grease, and now your bearing is no longer lubricated. It's just full of water. Good thing is that we have all the parts pretty much in stock. We have shafts, rebuild kits, housings. If you guys remember, the old shipping area was super cramped, super tight, couldn't really move in there, 2 people in there, and you were already packed. But man, what a big difference it is to work out of somewhere that you have space. We have the table with all our printers, labels, scale. We have the bubble wrap up above us. All this stuff, you know, we're gonna slowly start filling up in the back here with parts. We got our merch, have the impellers, wear rings, everything that you guys need basically to make sure that your ski is running 100%. We have it here. So if you guys need anything, I'm gonna slowly be putting up parts that we use all the time online onto the website. That way, if you need a wear ring, a starter relay, a sensor, anything like that, instead of trying to figure out where I'm gonna go get it, you already know. You go to jpracinginconline.com, you look for what you need, and it's gonna be on there. All right guys, laid out on the table, we have the infamous 1318. Bunch of issues with this prop early on. They fixed the issues. Prop works awesome now. This is what we primarily run in all the skis that we modify. We have great success with these props, and we really haven't had any issues with them. So all the guys that are out there having issues with them, I don't know how, man, but we're good over here. We are going to compare it to the Solas 1315 that was just released. So this prop is supposed to be this new fancy thing, so we're going to put them back to back versus each other. 1318 3-blade prop, 1315 4-blade prop, both 161 millimeter. So we're going to see what kind of RPMs each one pulls, what kind of numbers they each pull, and is it worth switching if you have the 1318 over to a 1315 or not? Who knows? We'll see what it does. So we're gonna go ahead and load up the Rxp-x 300. We're gonna also attach a Draggy onto it. That way you get solid data and know which prop is gonna be best for you. Hello!
Oh, hello. How you do, bitch?
Oh, we do nice. All right, we are at the Franklin Locks, about to unload these skis. First, we're gonna test with the 1318. Then we're gonna put it back onto the trailer, pull it out of the water. I have the 1315 set up in the truck, swap it out, go back out, see what the 1315 does. And we're gonna have the Draggy on this ski for both tests. That way we could get you guys concrete data. Like a concrete mixer, right?
Draggy, bro. I think you gotta go further in.
No. Oh. Oh.
Trying to flash.
right guys, we are out here in the middle of the river. The Draggy is all set up and ready to go. I have it set right up here, so hopefully that little magnet holds it there because it's a little flimsy on there. But let's see 1318, let's see what kind of results we get. I'll show you guys what the RPM is, I'll show you guys what the speed is on the dash here, and then we'll look up the Draggy results and go from there and see if it's better or worse than the new 1315 that just came out. Yo, not bad. 83 at 8300 with the 1318. So the Draggy held on pretty good. It didn't fall out, so I guess we're good on that. All right guys, there's a 1318 that we removed out of the RXP. Angel already put in the 1315 with the pump that we had set up, so he's getting the IBR situation sorted out. So we're gonna go ahead and take it out and test it again, see what kind of numbers that 1315 will do versus the 1318. All right guys, we are headed back out. Just gotta clear this idle zone and we'll see what kind of RPMs the 1315 will pull with top end numbers, and then we'll compare that to the Draggy and we'll let you guys know, is it worth switching from the 1318 to the 1315? Let's see what we got. Alright guys, so I am not convinced with this prop, man. This thing actually turns less RPM and is slower than the 1318 prop. The 1318 is significantly faster, 0 to 60 out of the hole. It's also faster in the 8th mile than the 1315 prop is. So we'll talk a little bit more about it, go a little bit more in depth, and yeah, I don't know if I like the 1315. All right, the results are in. Are you disappointed?
Not really, I kind of expected it.
Yeah, we kind of expected it. But I mean, I'm disappointed because I bought 2 of these props. So.
Why did you buy 2?
Because I thought it was going to be this awesome thing. So I was going to have one in stock to sell. But as you guys can tell, we're not very happy with the 1315 props. 0 to 60 with the 1318, you're looking at 3.5 seconds. With the 1315, you're looking at 3.78 seconds. So what's that? A little over 2/10 slower? Almost 3/10 slower from 0 to 60. Next one I did is the 8th mile run. So the 1318 8th mile run did a 7.84, and the 1315 did a 7.99. So the biggest one that I did here is a custom mode that I set up. I did a 35 to 80 mile an hour. 35 to 80 mile an hour with the 1318 is 8.14 seconds, right? 35 to 80, get this. 35 to 80 with the 1315 took almost 12 seconds, 11.87.
Did it even get there?
The reason it took so long is because it couldn't get there, because it didn't have the top end like the 1318 did. So it took it 12 seconds to hit 80, where the 1318 hits it way before that. Well, yo, so in our unprofessional opinion, the 1315 is a bust. That prop is garbage. Don't buy it. Stick with the 1318. Yeah, 1315 is a bust. Stick with the 1318. Our unprofessional opinions, but it's on the Draggy, so it's got to be somewhat correct, right? Science, bitch. All right, guys, we have made it back to the shop. I'm gonna go ahead and take the 1315 out of the ski, put in his original pump setup, which has the 1318 in there, and then I'm gonna go ahead and put those 1315s up for sale because I don't want them. So unfortunately, sometimes parts come out and they do not do what people think they're gonna do. So that's what we're here for, to test the stuff that comes out so you guys save money, and so I keep spending money. So yeah, we out. Tell them thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you for the support.
And
subscribe.
like, subscribe, you know, do the whole spiel.
Do the spiel.
Yeah.
All right, guys, we'll see you next video.